Good afternoon on a rainy day. You may be asking yourself, what is that? Well, it's a way to help cool off your garage. Alright, so this stuff actually has an aluminum cladding on the back that faces out, okay? So it reflects the heat away. And also this is an insulation. So what I'm doing is I'm mapping them out and just using a utility knife to cut it out. And then I just install it. There's no screws, there's no nails, no nothing, just fits inside. So as I do this, I'm Van, the backyard carpenter, and Jane is behind me, and she's going to be the camera person and watch me do this. Now the key to this is you have to keep changing the blades because they have to be very, very sharp. Oh, by the way, if you feel like there's something different about my look, I can't imagine what it is. So then you take this. This is the fun part. This does not have a chamber. All right, this does. This has. So you kind of have to bend this stuff down. All right. Like so, okay, kind of shove it, get it down here, get it in, okay.
Oh, that was easy. Cool.
That's it.
That's cool.
That's it. Now, I should have had this that's got the mark on it over there, but, you know, and let me show you how it looks when you roll up the garage door.
No, oh, wait a minute. Buddy's here.
Buddy, you gotta go inside. Good boy. Alright, here we go. This is what happens when you roll up the garage door. It does not move. It just sits there. Alright, so this is the way to be able to, keep your garage a little cooler. Alright, so that one's kind of bended down so I can make an adjustment on it. But the question is, what does it matter?
That one right there is bent a little bit.
Alright, so I'm going to let this back down. That's all it is to it. Now what's a little different is the top one up here, which I have not done. By the way, one of the sheets it's 48 by 8 feet. Alright, so the ones on this side, they're more like 49, okay?
Huh.
Which means it's hard to get two cuts out of it because 48 is the halfway point. So what you do is you find the ones that are smaller, right? See, this is a smaller measurement, and this is a smaller measurement. Like this is 46, so it gives me my leeway to now cut that one at 49. Now, this, each sheet, if I cut correctly, each sheet will do one section, okay, each sheet. But then you do have a little bit of waste, so you got a little bit of waste. But, so each sheet will do like one, so there's a total of 12, each sheet does 4. So you only need 3 sheets for our garage. I don't know about yours.
So then you use the tape. You'll tape everything in place, or what?
You don't have to.
Oh, you don't.
I wish I hadn't mentioned that tape. That was actually my first cut. It's been a while since explaining a project, but this is actually in our garage. So I'm Van, and the backyard carpenter baby boom can do, and I'm nearing the end. Now each of these sheets that's got the metal cladding or aluminum cladding on the back that's going to reflect the heat away, so it keeps it cooler in here, is 4 by 8. Right? So you have to measure, and these in the middle were not 48, because you want to be able to get 2 cuts. So one sheet you should be able to get a total of 4 cuts, right? And there are 3 of these, so it's 12 cuts total. So you have to really plan it out, make sure these that are on this side Alright, this one that's on this side is actually more like 49. So you have to plan it out, the smaller cuts in the middle, and get ready for the cuts on the outside. So let me finish this thing up. I did have to raise the garage door up a little bit because I don't want to bend over and hurt my back trying to put the lower one. Right. It is a rainy day. I'm going to demonstrate the last cuts. Now, I actually need like 48 and a half, 49, but I can't do it because I can only get two 48-inch cuts. If I do 49, then one cut's going to be short, too short. So what I'm doing is just doing it 48, excuse me. And now I'm just lining up. This is a square, it's a T-square, usually used for drywall. And I'm marking across here at that 21 and, 20 and 11/16. 20 and 11/16 to be able to go in that space right there. So now it's a matter of making sure you always got a really sharp edge every time, and then you just go through. Now, by the way, the aluminum clad side is down, and you cut on the insulation side. Alright, so you put the aluminum clad side down, alright, and then you cut on the insulation side. That makes sense? Alright, so now, and my work surface is just a piece of OSB. Alright, see how easy that was to cut. Now, it's a lot of fun. This last layer right here has this extra little bar right here, which is giving me fits to be able to get this in here. So you just slide it up, and you have to bend the material pretty heavy duty. Alright. It's pretty flexible. And that's it. Now, all I like is one more piece, and I'll show you the finished product when I'm done. Pulled out a little bit better. Again, yeah, I know, it was a little different. I'm back our carpet baby boomers can do. Now, you know, we're on a YouTube channel, and by the same name. And this particular project is going to be how to insulate your garage door. That's what I've been doing, is insulating our garage door. It's going to cut back on the amount of heat that's coming through this aluminum material. Now, this is the material that I use. This is what's on the outside. It's aluminum clad that reflects the heat away, and this was on the inside, like so. Okay, so it took 12 of these. And you have to plan it out because some of them are a little long and 48. Again, a sheet of this is 48 by 8 feet or 96 by 48. Okay, and so you have to plan it out that you can get your 12 cuts out of 3 sheets. It's going to take 3 sheets. They're about $21 a piece at your local hardware store. But it makes a big difference. We're going to see this summer. I had a neighbor that said he did this and it really cut down the amount of heat that was coming in on the garage. So, a quick little project just to show you on a rainy day. That's something you could do. It just took some kind of work surface, a T-square, L-square, whatever you got, some kind of utility knife. The key to it is you have to keep changing out the blade to keep a real sharp edge on one side. But that's basically it. So until we do another video, I know it's been a long time since we posted anything on YouTube, but this was just a quick project on a rainy day, and I felt like I could do it. So anyway, I'm Van back, our carpenter, and Jane, she's in doing a little bit of reading, so she's just taking it easy. This was just a one-person, it's just one-person project. She really couldn't help too much stuff. Be a cameraman. But anyway, enough of that. See you guys another time on the flip side of YouTube. Again, we are The Backyard Carpenters, baby boomers can do. Check us out, subscribe, like, whatever. Tell your friends about that. Pretty soon maybe we'll have some advertising. You can buy the products.